Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Monsillon. I thought I come and wish you a good day to talk about transcendental psychology, this ascension process, this shift of dimensional reality to move back into a reality that is sovereign, to understand that the old is still has a lot of momentum, the 3D, the conditioning, the lack, all that dark, the draconian programs of enslavement and submission to a program that no longer works. So it still has a lot of momentum, but there is a new energy that comes from within, that comes from our own creation of joy and alignment with our soul and spirit, that is gaining momentum, and that will eventually manifest and overtake the programs. So we have to be prepared for the unexpected, for the fourth dimensional life. Yet understanding the whole monetary and economical system is on the borderline of collapse, and it's not based on any reality. It's based on illusions and control. So it's like trust that there will be a system that will replace it, and trust in the orchestration of your higher self. It is for everything is distorted now, so it is more important than ever to stay in this alternative timeline in positive energies, to be above and beyond the chaos of the dualistic world that is crumbling down. There's the sinking ship, the ship is sinking, but then there is the rising sun. Those are the two flows that are opposing themselves. And so it's about learning to redirect the flow of energy that governs our reality towards something that is absolutely wanted and positive for all, considering the highest good of all. And so this is basically, we have to prepare for the unexpected. And a lot of things that have been in the works for millennia of time, but decades now. In the preparation, in the readiness for will be happening for, like Ashtar was saying, when the events come, it will come like a fifth in the night. It will be there will be no more doubts. Everything will change. So it's like. We have to be ready for that, and so I thank you so very much for your donations and for your support, and it's really helpful right now. I also want to thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. There is a force that unified the world on the physical plane, and this force is like, of course, there is the love that sustains the whole realities of all universes and all dimensions. But there is this force on the physical plane. It's the electronic force. Everything we see in the physical material realm is made of electrons. It's like electron that's swinging at an incredible pace around a proton, but yet it's the speed of the electron. There is three concentric rings of electrons when the atoms are like complex atoms, is slower than the speed of light. When the electrons the electrons will be accelerated to the point of the speed of light, at which point they will turn into photon and will move into a photonic crystalline reality. And so, but the electrons are very small in an average drop of water, which water is made H2O. It's like very simple atoms. In an average drop of water, there's 1,000,000,000,000 molecules of water. So it's very, very small. And the science world, they don't get that yet. They don't understand this world yet, this quantum realm. And so it's important to weave love into all spaces within all electrons. For our body is made of cells. Our cells, with the trillions of cells. Each cells have trillions of atoms. And so within the atoms, there is all this space. And the selves are the elemental, so we can continue to weave love within ourselves and within all things outside of us, to send love. So love will fill the space within the atoms and between the atoms. So this is really where God is always in between all things. And this is the consciousness. We can't really be conscious of all that is, but we're getting ready to get a higher consciousness and to move into the higher frequencies where the electrons will be elevated. So it is a domain that's quite interesting, the scientific realm. I was talking to someone who keeps coming back to me to talk to me because I'm kind of challenge him. It's this person named Elon Musk. He wants to offer me an executive job at Tesla, but I keep telling him the lithium batteries is not my cup of tea. Still generous to offer me an executive job in his business, but I didn't really talk about about that. But there is this project that is in the work. Is the quantum batteries, which will replace lot of things and will change everything. This 0 point technology, those quantum batteries will not need to be recharged. They will be light and safe and non-pollution, so no pollution at all. So it's like this will be a game changer. Right now, it is only a sketch for me. It's like I've been working on it, but I haven't been able to produce any prototype yet, but it'll be interesting. Well, I've been trying to get him to assist me with my NFT. I have a major institution in New York called Pace, wants to buy a number of my images in NFT, but I don't have the means to create it, and I don't have the technical expertise. I don't have a computer or anything, so I'm trying to find somebody to partner with, because there's some money to be made on large commission on each of them. So, but I have a few friends I'm going to talk to later on today. And so I'm going to pull a few cards. So we'll see what happens with that. But when I ask spirit guidance about that, they're talking to me about my project that is right about to unfold. So, which is far more expensive than anything I could ever dream of. That will be wonderful, and we'll be able to come into the world with a new offering and social on the social plane, and also opportunities for work and so on around the world. So the observer of the day is, may the truth be. The truth cannot be hidden forever. Huh? The truth has to come out eventually. It's like the ego, and then but above there is the understanding. There is the wisdom above. So it's like the truth always comes from within or above. The highest wisdom is the milk and honey, is the good things out of life. Focus on what is positive, what is wanted, regardless of how long it takes. Just stay focalized on that. Know that this is really what your soul and your spirit wants you to experience. The good life philosophy was given to find a way to give a good life, and a dolce vita, which is everything is opposing that right now. The forces of darkness are trying to squeeze the world into some kind of submission, to some kind of misery. But it's like for a long time it was like the humans were willing, able, and available to experience that, and now there is this awakening. So it won't last very long. What we need to understand is in between world. We haven't completely crossed over, so we have to accept this buffer zone, the in between kind of thing. What we need to do is to understand the blessing, the miracle, the unexpected, the amazing gift from God and Spirit. And the outcome will be trust. We have to really move more and more into trust and faith. It is very important. Sometimes we make leap of faith, because what's the worst thing that can happen is like doesn't work, or somebody says no. But just ask. Do not be shy. Do not be. It's very good, very important to be audacious. Within the world of spirit, within your own relationship to the universe, do not be shy. Everybody, we all equal in we're all children of God, whether we're archangels or a little insect. They're all like creation of God. For us human beings, we have more responsibility, because we are able to choose between right and wrong. Animals just go purely on instinct. But even then, it's like there is no superior, there is no inferior, and there is no equal, because we are all unique, but we all are, do not make yourself subservient of any other being. So it's like even Elon, he was like, are you worshipping? No, they're not worshipping me, but it's like, well, maybe you're going to meet me in person. I say, well, I don't really care. You're not a collector. You're not in my priorities. It's like, but it's a funny guy. I kind of like him though. And so, there's nothing personal about this. I'm not really. So the highest, the observer of the day is health. It's like health, taking care of our physical body and improving our behaviors in relationship. The highest wisdom remains the love that is not shared. For me, I kind of lost a relationship, I feel I lost this connection to someone who put me through hell, because I realized this deep connection we had. But maybe this interaction was needed as a service for her to realize the connection to her own soul. And maybe something more will come later. And so it's like, because all this energy I invested, and the time and the energy is like, it's all, maybe it's all what needed to be done. We all need to find a way to reconnect to our soul, and the universe will use all means so that we will reconnect to our deeper self, higher self, deeper self. What we need to understand is a community life, to start thinking that we're living in a community, and we have to be complementary and in assistance, in support of each other. Ask the angels and the archangel to put all the right people you need in order to complement you in realization of whatever your goals or your dreams or your visions are. what we need to do is the Amerandian, to live in a circle and to be a simple life, to maybe connect it to America as well. For me, it's going to be very important to return to America. And the outcome is karmic relationships. We have no choice. It's like those karmic relationships, they're deep bonds, and there is always deeper meaning behind every experience, even if we don't get the expected result. As far as the wisdom in the love that is not shared, there is the farm. It's going to lead us to the self-sustaining, to be able to be self-sustaining and dependent. And in terms of karmic relationship, it's about the healing. There's been a great deal of healing that happened for me in this relationship to heal past karmas also maybe, but it's about healing. It's about finding the wholeness. It's not about perfection. It's about accepting the wholeness of the experience, in letting go of the trauma, the past, the blame, the shame, the guilt, and as well as seeing the health, seeing the perfect natural state within people and within yourself. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I was just one little note. I was on Instagram. You couldn't help it to watch this great circus of the Met Gala, the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. Is an art museum, but there is this like Kardashian event every year, and people are just like, there's some very elegant small dresses by small designers, but a lot of it is completely ridiculous. It's like the total circus. I'm not really sure even if I was invited that I would go. Yet it's like to have no artists invited to those things when it's an art museum. It's it's more like a Kardashian thing, I guess. And I'm not really sure who's organizing that, but it's like all kinds of clones are there, and those wannabe clones, because the clones are like the reptilian clones are like, they look humans, but they're perfect. They're like perfection, and everybody wants to be as perfect as the clones. It's like, but imperfection is what really makes us unique and spirit and beautiful. So just. For it's like the ridicule doesn't kill anybody, but Napoleon Bonaparte used to say that from the sublime to the ridicule, there is only one step. And sometimes it's like they're trying to be sublime, but they go into ridicule, which is not a judgment, but I thought it's funny to watch all that. And so it's like, I'm not really sure if I was invited to the Met. Maybe I would go just for the, but he didn't invite me, which is okay. I don't. It's an art museum. I think that not inviting any artists, to invite all those people is like the important people of the world. Is like, I guess I'm not really sure what. Well, but it's still fun to watch. It is a show. It is a stage, and this Earth stage. So it's like we can, once we move into our own independent timeline, we can contemplate these whole things from a standpoint of joy, and even if we can laugh at ourselves, we can laugh at others without hurting them, maybe. But it's like we have to return to something simple and spiritual, to show a new way of being, and the life in the future, in the fifth dimension, will be very simple but very fulfilling, and we'll have it all. We'll be okay with all of it. And but we need to forgive the world, forgive ourselves, forgive others for whatever, because there is karmic relationship, there is karmic reason for all that is happening. Everybody's trying to get clear of the karma, unconsciously or consciously, in order to be free for their next life or the next incarnation, or whatever they can do in this incarnation to move it forward. The observer of the day is the abundance. Abundance is freedom, the freedom to do anything we want, whenever we want. The highest wisdom is departing, living, a new step, a new reality. What we need to understand is hope. Continue to hope. Hope and faith is very important. What we need to do is choice, to have to know what our choice is, like to choose the positive, to choose to accept, to let go of the doubt, in order to choose the submission to the way of what God wants for you, the plans of God. And the outcome will be healing. We're returning to this healing situation. So there will be healing. We're going to complete our own healing. We're going to be able to create healing around us, but we have to heal the planet and to heal all of humanity. When you think about just, if you ask for a healing, you ask for forgiveness. If you ask God for forgiveness, it's like you ask everyone for forgiveness. When you call on God, it's like you call all beings because God is connected to all beings. So thinking to the source will always, by focusing on the source, you always focus on the whole. You're not forgetting anything or anyone. Whenever the source, of course, sometimes it can be a very specific asking for forgiveness, or very specific asking for wishes, or so it's like can be specific, but to ask for the whole, when you turn to God, you turn to the whole, so you're not forgetting anything or anyone. So the choices is like we are going to have consolation. It's going to be part of the healing, to find the emotional healing. It's going to be a learning process, apprentissage, and it's going to be about complementary. We're going to find all the people and things and situation and resources to complement us, and we're going to bring about a great deal of complementing the world as well. And we are needed in this world. That's why we're still here. Otherwise, we probably left a long time ago. Before the great chaos came, we would have left on the shift when it actually shifted in 2012. We would have shifted. The card of the day is the Four of Ariel. Ariel is the Earth's archangel. And she's like the miracle. She brings miracles. Call on Ariel before you go to sleep. Ask her to show you the way. And so when you sleep, she's gonna work with you. And then when you wake up in the morning, you'll see the result. Last time I did that I received some amazing information. We thank Ariel and we welcome her into our guidance and support and blessings. So she said, giving is also receiving. Resisting changes. To know how to spend or save your money. So it's very much about understanding the balance of energy. It's about, sometimes we're resisting change, but it's part of the process. We have to learn through the process and to know how to spend or say to how do we use our resources. For me, I was like squeezed so much. I had to work to be very, very precise in how I use my resources, because I had so little resources. But very soon I'm going to have much resources, and so I will have to spend it and invest it wisely in the service of this great vision and of humanity and the planet. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I didn't sing this song. I'm going to finish with this song. It's a song that went through my mind this morning. It's a strange song. It's a very, very, the words are kind of strange, mysterious. It's called The Edge of Night. I can feel it coming in the air tonight, oh Lord. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life, oh Lord. Can you feel it coming in the air tonight, oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, if you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand. I've seen your face before, my friends, and I don't know if you know who I am. Well, I was there and I saw what you did. I saw it with my own two eyes. So you can wipe off your grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. I can feel it coming in the air tonight, oh Lord. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life, oh Lord. Can you feel it coming in the air tonight, oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, I remember, don't worry, how could I ever forget? It's the first time, the last time we've ever met. But I know the reason why you kept this silence up. No, you don't fool me, the hurt doesn't show, but the pain still grows. It's no stranger to you and me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight, oh Lord. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life, oh Lord. Can you feel it coming in the air tonight, oh Lord, oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, oh Lord. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Sometimes there's some moment we've been waiting for all our life. Huh? Well, this is a bizarre kind of song, but so it is. Well, I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you so very much. Continue to prepare yourself for this life in the fourth dimension. There's a great event coming, but the world will be shaken. We don't have to be shaken by it. We have to follow our own flow to free ourselves from all kind of karma that can still be personal to us in order to find this point of freedom, to find our independence, and then we will move into this parallel flow, dimensional flow of really creativity, abundance, joy, and we'll be able to assist others that will have to go through this fourth dimensional shift, facing their fear and their doubts and having to, because once the reality outside will completely be crumbling, people will have no choice but to turn within. It would have been much easier if they would have accepted to turn within before the shift, but the great majority of people are really holding on to this physical realm, and so it's like continue to cultivate your sense of connection to the electronic matter within the world, and then eventually we're going to be able to modulate it and transform it with single thoughts, moving into this fourth dimension. I thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.